Now, a Ukrainian FPV drone focuses on a military vehicle with several soldiers visible on top. They notice the drone and try to react, but their response is too slow. Watch closely. Signs of confusion and urgency are clear. One soldier even drops his equipment in an attempt to move quickly, but it doesn't change the situation. The drone continues to track movements steadily. A soldier is seen moving among the ruins of damaged buildings. Realizing the drone is nearby, he hurries toward a doorway for cover, but doesn't reach it in time. Nearby, two soldiers move from their trenches into a more exposed position behind a tree. The drone observes their movements, and leaving cover leaves them highly vulnerable to detection. March 12, 2026. A Ukrainian FPV drone operation engaged a Russian soldier during frontline combat activity. In the footage, a Russian soldier is engaged by a Ukrainian FPV drone while advancing during a bayonet charge. In a separate moment, a Ukrainian UAS unit from the 4th Assault Battalion engaged a Russian soldier sitting on a chair inside a house in the direction of Zalesnishnet, using a fiber-optic FPV drone. We begin today's series with Crimea, currently under Russian control. A large number of Ukrainian strike drones were launched toward the area. The first reported target was the guard ship Punter. During the operation, 2 vehicles parked in the port were hit. In addition, 2 ships moored at the port were also struck during the same attack. Next, a radar station used to detect aerial targets was struck, including a UAV outpost. Shortly after, a sea tugboat and a fireboat returning to their base also came under attack. Another strike targeted a landing craft, and the final blow destroyed a Ka-27 multi-purpose helicopter. In this incident, Ukrainian pilots detected the vehicle. After the strike, the vehicle detonated with tremendous force, revealing that it was carrying a large quantity of ammunition. During the Ukrainian operation in Bryansk, several civilian vehicles were traveling along a nearby road. Suddenly, a rocket landed close to a military position near the roadside. The sudden blast created a tense and chaotic moment in the surrounding area, drawing immediate attention to the situation. The following footage takes place in a village near Manharad, a contested area monitored by a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone. The images show a large group of soldiers moving away from a disputed zone after an engagement, their pace hurried and disorganized. Some personnel are seen carrying a stretcher, evacuating a teammate, reflecting recent operational challenges. The group withdraws toward what appears to be a temporary base inside a large building. The drone tracks their movement continuously from above. Once the soldiers enter the structure and regroup inside, the drone approaches the site. Using a small window as an entry point, the drone moves into the building. Shortly afterward, the structure becomes unstable and collapses. The sequence ends with the position no longer active, illustrating how concentrated movement, visible withdrawal routes, and the use of temporary shelters can leave forces exposed to aerial observation and rapid response in contested urban areas. The situation unfolds in an abandoned residential area near Pokrovsk. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone spots 3 Russian soldiers moving along the wall of a heavily damaged, roofless house. The soldiers shift toward a nearby tree for cover. Another Ukrainian drone approaches from a distance, dropping low to ground level. It scans the ruined house, quickly locating the 3 soldiers pressed against the wall, and closes in. One soldier senses danger and suddenly breaks away, running. A second drone pursues from behind. He sprints toward a pile of broken bricks, raising his rifle and firing, but the drone has already closed to point-blank range. He continues running, only to have another Ukrainian drone descend directly onto his position. The next moment shows a Russian soldier crawling toward a metal wall. Suddenly, a Ukrainian drone closes in from above, giving him no time to react as the operation unfolds with precision. The next scene takes place in an abandoned neighborhood. A drone spots a person briefly at the window of a damaged building. From above, the drone starts descending. Sensing something unusual, the person moves through the window, trying to stay out of sight. As they reach the edge of the building, the drone comes closer from the front. Surprised, they try to step back. The drone is now very close, observing carefully. On the Prosky front line, a critical moment unfolded. For opposing troops attempting to hold their position eventually stepped back under sustained pressure. A Ukrainian Special Forces FPV drone hovered close, tracking the area and creating a noticeable psychological effect. There was no immediate resolution until the 4 soldiers finally withdrew, acknowledging the drone's presence. The drone acted not only as a tactical tool, but also as a symbol of technological advantage, highlighting the challenges faced by the opposing forces. The pressing question remained: was this an isolated incident, or a sign that the occupying forces' morale was starting to waver? Observers watched Pukovsky closely, anticipating the next developments in this increasingly unpredictable struggle for control. The situation unfolds near Zaporizhia, where a reconnaissance drone notices a lone soldier moving along a trench line. Suddenly, the soldier looks back over his shoulder and quickly runs toward nearby bushes, as if he has sensed something approaching. The drone immediately follows from above, keeping him in sight as he moves across the position and reaches the brush. The soldier stops and attempts to use it as cover. Moments later, the aircraft descends lower and moves closer toward the hiding place, bringing the encounter to a very close and tense moment. Ukraine's 414th USF Brigade, known as Magyar's Birds, tracked a Russian soldier riding a motorcycle during an operation. The drone unit followed the moving vehicle and engaged near it. The moment highlighted the intense and fast-moving nature of drone-assisted operations on the battlefield. A Russian soldier tried to hide in the bushes, hoping to evade detection. Seeing the drone, he attempted to escape, but evasion was impossible. Next, a vehicle with a trailer, likely en route to its position, was detected. A quad bike, intended for an assault the following morning, was destroyed before it could be used. 4 Russian soldiers tried to destroy the drone, but none succeeded. Pilots from the Voron unit continued targeting positions in the Donetsk region. Every target located by the unit was successfully engaged, demonstrating precise and effective operations. These operations targeted only military personnel. Ukraine's 414th Magyar Birds and 63rd Armored Infantry Brigade conducted a coordinated operation in the Zaporizhia region, engaging over 50 opposing soldiers within a few hours. FPV drones tracked the movements of soldiers closely, observing their positions in sequence. Notice the challenges faced by these troops. With limited equipment and worn camouflage, they try to advance across snowy terrain in harsh winter conditions. Despite noticing the drones, they have very little time to react. The lack of proper winter gear is clear. Personnel without adequate clothing and boots experience reduced mobility in the freezing March conditions of 2026. Traditional anti-aircraft measures or small arms fire are largely ineffective against such fast and compact aerial targets. leaving the troops highly exposed. In an environment where hundreds of operational videos are shared daily, soldiers are well aware that their movements are constantly monitored.